Hey guys, Mitsurugi Jones back again with Disciples 3. Now, we are continuing on level 2 here, and we have run into a big fatty imp. He is large and in charge. These animals can be pretty hard to kill if you are all at level 1, but I don't think we're going to have that much of a problem as long as that wizard back there doesn't start spawning elementals. He has the ability to spawn elementals, which can be taxing at times. Now, if it was him alone, it wouldn't be a problem, and if it was the fat imp alone, it wouldn't be a problem. But unfortunately, you put the two together, it can be a problem. As you can see, the fat imp is level 11, the wizard is 16, and the fat imp has a lot of hit points. He also, sometimes when he gets injured, gives off, I don't know if it's gas or what it is, but it'll poison you. And it'll poison everyone in a circle around him. So when you see one, you got to approach with caution. It's hard to imagine that these little imp dudes turn into that big old behemoth later on throughout their lifestyle. So better to kill the little ones quick. And as you can see there, he's giving off his gas, and it hurts. It'll hurt over time, especially. So go ahead and get this guy out of the way while I'm on my focus point here. Need to get to this wizard as quickly as humanly possible. You don't want to let them just kind of stick on the back lines and start casting things. That's when it gets dangerous. Plus, if you spread out your units, he won't be able to attack as many of them. So it's always important to try to do that as well. Unfortunately, if you want to get up on him with as many people as humanly possible, once you actually get there, it can be pretty devastating. So I'm just going to all out hit him with everything I got. Might even move Lambert over in that direction. Can he get there in time? Yeah, but he'll probably be intercepted, but that is okay. I will live with that. If we can just get rid of him. Because the last thing I need him to do is spawn an elemental, and that would really suck. So because then I would face not only the fat imp and the wizard himself, which can damage multiple units, but I would also have to deal with an elemental, which can tear into some units all by itself if it really wants to. So just get this guy out of the way, and I'm getting extremely lucky with him just casting normal spells. And as you can see, he gets all three of those frontline troops, and Lambert is looking like he's in trouble. Let's go over here and get a little heal action going on from Inuel.
Much better now.
Now, she so far has been a pretty good healer for the entire team. If I get another slot in this army, though, I might just go for another healer. But I wanted to at least kind of get some level up, some people leveled up. A lot of times, once I get characters leveled up to a certain degree, then I'll trade them off in parties. Like, you know, I'll keep 2 veteran units on this squad, and then I'll give one of the new guys that I got up higher in level, pass it off to one of the lesser NPCs, and let them, or the leader units, and let them have it, and that way they can kind of tackle a little bit tougher jobs as things come along, because it does eventually get a lot tougher. So go ahead and heal up this group here. Unfortunately, I can't get Lambert with that. I think I might just hold him in reserve for a little while here until we get this guy a little bit lower. And again, beautiful animation. It's just a very ugly creature, you know. There are some pretty disgusting looking things in this game, and this guy just happens to be one of them. The whole Legion of the Damn thing is pretty sweet too. I mean, they're disgusting, but they're beautifully rendered, and you can see his little belly jiggle there as he takes a swing. And just go ahead and close him off from the healer here. Make sure that he can't get to her. He doesn't seem to be too terribly interested for whatever reason. He seems to really like the knight there. I think he's in love.
How can I help?
So go ahead and heal these guys up. And I really want to get rid of this guy, so maybe I'll pull Lambert over here pretty soon. See if I can just get him healed at least once. That would be golden. You can see a little banner sticking up there in the top left, waving around, and that will change depending on what banner you have equipped at the time. Yeah, it looks like he's in pretty poor health right now, so let's get him over here, get him a little bit of healing, and then get him back into the fray. Maybe we'll give him a, you know, last kill or something. Last shot at him. Which would only be for personal preference, you know. He doesn't get any more experience for that, but, you know. It just, I like it. I like it a lot. And he is going down. Dear God, he is an ugly motherfucker. Which is weird, because those other imps are kind of cute. They're a little cute, you know. They're a little ugly, but they're cute ugly. Little tiny dudes run around the screen, and looks like this might finish the job. And it does with a critical hit. Excellent there, Stafford. And doesn't look like there's going to be any dialogue this video. It is kind of a, you know, it's the normal length, but there just wasn't any dialogue going on. But that's okay. The next episode or two, there'll probably be a lot of dialogue. And I'm thinking I probably have fixed the problem where I was having issues with the 30-minute videos. So what I'll probably end up doing is the next couple of these, I'll just run them a lot longer than normal. At least 30 minutes. Possibly more. Because the series is going pretty slowly in 15-minute chunks. And it's best to, you know, give you guys a little bit more of what you want. And now that I have fixed the problem with the editor that I was having, I should be able to do that for you. And we need a temple to heal this guy here, because you cannot resurrect or heal a unit without the temple. So go ahead, bought that. Go ahead and take care of this guy here. Little young looking Russell Crowe lad. And we'll be on our way. Now we really want to get this tower down here in this corner here before it gets super leveled. Because that could be bad news. And I just want to check, see what we got available to us here. Don't really need that right now. Let's go down in this area, grab this, and see. Probably next turn we'll go check out this this area here. But we do need to heal up a little bit more. So let's go ahead and go over to our warrior nun, Sylvanes, and we'll move her down here and get to this tower here probably next turn or the turn after. And the dude is still chilling there by the gate. You still haven't told the Grand Inquisitor of our coming, have you? And yeah, he's only level 5 now. If you see these early levels, they can be a real pain, especially if you don't have a lot of high-powered units. But you want to get rid of them quick. Because if you let them sit and level, then you're going to have a hell of a fight on your hands. I'm not sure if this is the first Grim Reaper fight that we've had. They can be pretty badass, but at level 5 it's not going to be too bad. In fact, even the animation's a little icky here at level 5 and below. Once they start getting up in levels, though, they look super cool. So go ahead and heal my healer. Heal thyself, physician. And then we'll get everyone going at this guy here. Now, at level 5, I don't think he can spawn anything. When he gets higher levels, he can spawn things, and that becomes very dangerous. But right now, he just sort of looks like, I don't know, like the scythe that he has in his hands. It almost looks like, you know, like a turkey head. You know, like a turkey. He's just gobble gobble with his little beak going back and forth. Sort of a geriatric turkey. I don't know if you picked up that hood or something, it'd probably look pretty nasty. But right now, he looks almost comical. But like I said, when he gets to higher levels, then he is a big nasty. But luckily we get to him early and get to take care of this tower. And when we do that, it will change the land around it. And I don't think there's anything real significant in this area. But it's always best to get rid of these things and to fortify your position whenever possible. So say another faction is in the area and they go by that, a lot of times they'll try and take it out before they start coming to your main castle. It's always good to get that advance notice, because sometimes they'll come right off of the fog of war and they'll just start booking it to your castle, and you'll realize, oh crap, all my people are on the other side of the map. And this gives you a little bit of time to prepare a little bit, maybe buy some units for the castle, or, you know, spawn another lesser leader and give him a full party to go kind of try and take them on, which is good. So let's go ahead and make this nice and green instead of that icky dead grass look. And we can go ahead and get in here. And look at that. Boy, you rarely see that. Most towers don't have that weak of troops in it. This is going to be cleanup crew right away. So just go ahead and get this out of the way and get our nice little reward and move on our merry. Imps and wolves. And a lot of red. See ya. Bye. And ooh, look, we even got a level up, unfortunately, with Stafford. Well, I guess not unfortunately. Oh, and we got a Triceratops skull as a prize. Fantastic.
Very well.
Yeah, it's just an artifact. Gives a little bit of extra cash if you sell it in a shop. And I'm not sure if I want to go into the spooky abandoned graveyard just yet. Let's go down here. Here we can take a shortcut to the capital, but if I understand correctly, we have no business at present. Yeah, see, that guy is always a jackass, and I do like to actually move into those spots just to see what he has to say, because he's kind of a jerk, but it's kind of funny at the same time. So let's get a moving back up here, and then since this is a 15-minute video, we'll probably go ahead and do this battle and cut out. And what do we got here? Another troop of weaklings. Only the thug gives any pause or concern. Especially considering I got all the newbie troops here with my warrior nun. And even at level 5, she's not super competent at battle. She still misses with that wide swinging arc of hers. So we'll go ahead and sit in on this battle until we get them down low, or at least until we kill off the thug. Now, as you can see, there is a raised mound right there. That does nobody any good. The only time that is actually effective for you is if you have an archer. A ranged unit can get up there and take care of some business. But that doesn't mean that nobody can step in that area. It just means that there's no real benefit derived from it. So let's just go ahead and meet them line to line, make those peasants walk halfway across the map. And by the time they get anywhere close, their fellow units will be dead. And, ooh, trying to flank me, huh? No, not so much. Go away before I taunt you a second time. Oh, come on, man. So close. Could have got a critical there. And he's down to 42. Okay, so as soon as we mop up these two dudes, we should be sitting pretty. Now, in this particular party, I could have another unit, another character in this actual squad. I could have another warrior, an archer, or mage, any of that. And the only reason I haven't done that is because it gives more experience to the people that are actually in the party. So if you have 5 people in the party, you have to split the experience 5 ways, where if you have 4 people in the party, you only have to split it 4. And I wanted to get at least one level up with one of the characters into the next tier before I pick up those extra units. It's just, it's your call. From time you can either level 5 up more slowly or 4 up more quickly. And most of the time with Lambert, I just go ahead and pull the whole party, make them kind of unstoppable to a degree. And when it comes to my lesser NPCs, I normally leave one, at least at the beginning, I leave one unit out. Just to kind of get that extra experience boost. And as you can see, just got 3 levels up there. Unfortunately, not enough to tier up, but it is moving. So see, level 2 there, 250 health, 64 damage.
Your command?
And you know what? He is at level 2 as well. I just want to double check here. We'll go into the city and buy ourselves one. And it looks like they start off with 52 damage and, what was it? 225 health. Well, anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me, Mitsurugi Jones. We will check you guys next time.